as usual, as you can see in these live images coming to you directly and live from St. Peter's Square. We see the banner and the window of the palace where the Holy Father will emerge in just a few minutes' time. We'll listen to his message and we'll receive his apostolic blessings on this Sunday. Here we can see the banner there hanging from the window where Pope Francis will emerge and greet everyone in the square below, and the curtains have just opened, and there comes the Holy Father, who join the crowds as they applaud and welcome the Holy Father.
Cari fratelli e sorelle, buongiorno.
Dear brothers and sisters, buongiorno.
Il Vangelo ci parla di perdono.
Today the Gospel speaks to us about forgiveness. Peter asks Jesus, Lord, how often shall my brother sin against me and I forgive him? As many as 7 times? 7 in the Bible is a number that indicates completeness. And so Peter is very generous in the assumptions of his question. But Jesus goes further and answers him. I do not say to you 7 times, but 77 times. He tells him that when one forgives, one does not calculate, that it is good to forgive everything and always, just as God does with us, and as those who administer God's justice are required to do, forgive always. This I say always to the priests and to the confessors, to forgive always, exactly like God forgives. Jesus then illustrates this reality with a parable, which again has to do with numbers. A king, after being implored, forgives a servant a debt of 10,000 talents. It is an exaggerated immense value, ranging from 200 to 500 tons of silver. It's exaggerated. It was an impossible debt to settle, even by working a lifetime. Yet this master, who reflects our Father, forgives it out of sheer pity. This is the heart of God. God forgives always, because God is merciful. Let us not forgive how God functions. God is close. God is full of compassion, and God is tender. This is how God is. Then, however, this servant whose debt had been forgiven shows no mercy towards a fellow servant who owes him 100 denarii. This too is a substantial sum, equivalent to about 3 months' wages, as if to say that forgiving each other costs money, but not at all comparable to the previous one, the one forgiven by God. Jesus' message is clear. God forgives incalculably, exceeding all measure. Every one of us, in fact, is forgiven. Let us not forget this. We are forgiven. God gave his life for us, and no way can we compensate for his mercy, which he never withdraws from his heart. However, by corresponding to his gratuitousness, that is, forgiving one another, we can bear witness to him, sowing new life around us. For outside of forgiveness there is no hope. Outside of forgiveness there is no peace. Forgiveness is the oxygen that purifies.
Ave Maria, gratia plena, Dominus tecum, benedicta tui mulieribus et benedictus fructus ventris tui, Iesus.
Sancta Maria, Mater Dei, ora pro nobis peccatoribus, nunc et in hora mortis nostre. Amen.
Ecce ancilla Domini.
Fiat mi secundum verbum tuum.
Ave Maria, grazia plena, Dominus tecum, benedicta tui mulieribus et benedictus fructus ventris tui, Iesus.
Sancta Maria, Mater Dei, ora pro nobis peccatoribus, nunc et in hora mortis nostre. Amen.
Verbum caro factum est.
Et habitavit in nobis.
Ave Maria, grazia plena, Dominus tecum, benedicta tui mulieribus et benedictus fructus ventris tui, Iesus.
Sancta Maria, Mater Dei, ora pro nobis peccatoribus, nunc et in hora mortis nostre. Amen.
Ora pro nobis, Santa Dei Genitrix.
Ut digni ficiamur promissionibus Christi.
Grazie a Tua, in cui sumus Domine, mentibus nostris infunde, che angelo annunziante, che sti fili Tui, incarnazione coniovium, per passione meius et crucem, a resurrezione gloriam perducamur, per Christum Dominum nostrum.
Amen.
Gloria Patri et Filio et Spiritui Sancto.
Sicut erat in principio et nunc et semper et in saecula saeculorum. Amen.
Gloria Patri et Filio et Spiritui Sancto.
Sicut erat in principio et nunc et semper et in saecula saeculorum. Amen.
Gloria Patri et Filio et Spiritui Sancto.
Sicut erat in principio et nunc et semper et in saecula saeculorum. Amen.
Pro fidelibus defuntis, requiem aeternam dona eis Domine.
Et lux perpetua lucea Teis.
Requiescant in pace.
Amen.
Sit nomen Domini benedictum.
Ex hoc nunc et usque in saeculum.
Aiutorium nostrum in nomine Domini.
Qui fecit caelum et terram.
Benedicat vos, omnipotens